Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Henry Kramer, 605 Chaser, letting you know that we do have live storm coverage here with regards to some areas of circulation that we have right now. Let me go ahead. Those are the echo tops that we're looking at right now. This is a pretty big time storm at 3:26 Mountain Time. So just about 10 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles south of Slim Buttes or 23 miles southeast of Buffalo, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. That's 13 knots at very slow moving, but the max wind gust is 52 knots and then 1.75-inch hail. So we do have some areas of circulation. Let's go ahead and take a look at the base velocity here and have a good idea. We got that rotation going right there. Big old rotation. This has got a likelihood of a tornado possible tag on it. I'll take a look at radar Omega here and confirm that. Yes, we do have a tornado possible tag on this right now. If we look at this, now there's a special weather statement right here in this blue box. Oh, this is actually a mesoscale discussion. 40%.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We got stuff going on in North Carolina, but those are non-tornadic type activity. I'll kind of show you over there. Again, non-tornadic type of activity. Wind threat mainly over in areas of North Carolina. Not much in the way of tornadic activity over there. So we're focused on areas of South Dakota. Let me get back there real quick here. This is one that has considerable damage threat on it. As you can see with the radar right there. Again, this is moving. This morning, I was talking to y'all about on my live. I was talking to you about Faith and Dupree. Gosh, it's great to be accurate, but in this particular case, this is going to be devastating for right now it is mainly over rural areas, but folks, it's going in the prime area.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Alabama, you got some stuff going on there, but there's not really a whole lot there as well. I'll go ahead and go over to Alabama real quick here. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning, not it is torrential rainfall that they're expecting over in those areas, 60-mile-an-hour winds. But the main threat, again, is in areas of South Dakota right now where we're continuing to see that huge threat, 5% threat of tornadic activity. We do have considerable damage threat over in this storm here. Again, the echo tops on this puppy is probably close to 60,000. Let's take a look and verify. Probably 55, if I remember right. Yeah, 54,000 kilofeet. So that is, definitely enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at the integrated
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
integrated liquid here. And if we put a measurement on that, 79.54, let's get the golf ball size hail. I called that as well. Not trying to brag, but my goodness. Hey, yes, 5%. Yep. And Nate, if you were in the live this morning, I apologize if I didn't catch you, but holy smokes. I called it. Faith and Dupree, kind of that area expected. I don't know if there's going to be a tornado, but these are the areas that are likely to have the most impact here. And look at that. Not that far. If you take a look at a measurement here, so we got Freddie right here. I can't put him on, but if you take a look, you got Freddie right along Highway 212. Mud Butte, you got, there it is.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Continuing that severe thunderstorm warning over in Harding County, South Dakota. 4:37 p.m. is issued. That is in Central Time, so a couple minutes ago, and 4:45 for another 10 minutes here, roughly. That will expire after that point. Bison, this is probably where they have that. Let's verify here. I'm going to switch back to switch back here to this one, see if we can see the rotation. It's right here on that rotation. Little hard to see there. There we go. You can kind of see that just to the east of Buffalo, southeast of Buffalo, South Dakota. And again, we got Storm Chaser Freddie McKinney right here. He's live on his YouTube channel.
A new severe thunderstorm warning
More
has been
stuff
issued.
going on in Texas. Let's take a look at that real quick, just so that we can kind of get an idea of what's going on over in Texas. Temple and Belton, a quarter size hail, so not nearly as severe as this stuff that we got going on here. This is 65-mile-an-hour winds over by Killeen. Again, those areas are expecting some significant rainfall threats as well. You got that marginal risk right there for today. And then further north by Tyler and Dallas, McKinney, Denton, Sulphur Springs. That's the outlook for excessive rainfall. So you got a lot going on there as well. Let me go ahead and take this out a little bit. And again, put you back on to Radar Omega here. Those guys are on it big time here. Let's go ahead and put those guys on here a little bit closer. Again, considerable threat for the next 34 minutes here on this puppy right here. What's this all going to look like? Okay, so we can kind of look at it with if we look at the regional wrap, this is the dew points, lots of dew points, but let's this is having a little bit of a struggle, not going to lie, on putting this up here. This was updated not that long ago. This is having a little bit of a harder time picking up on this. Let's see if the HER model is doing a better, or even NAM 3K. That was updated at 1 o'clock here. According to this, it's just kind of came out of the blue.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Her model's having a hard time. It puts it farther over here at 9 o'clock. So, yeah, I can't really see any model that has really narrowed this down. The models are useless for today, that's for sure. But at least the earlier run seemed to have picked up on it, and it's coming to fruition at this point. We're going to go ahead and put this on a live loop here. Let's go ahead and we're starting to see this kind of turn into more of a windbag event there. Let's take a look and see if there's any real circulation here on this puppy. MSI number is 3,000. Just went through another scan, 3,872. It's kind of churning. Let's go ahead and pull that up here. 1 second. Wait for that severe thunderstorm warning pop-up box to get removed. But if you got any folks out in the northwestern portions of South Dakota, you certainly want to stay on guard for this puppy. It's kind of recycling over there. Let me see if I can get a good visual of this. 1 second. Find some maps, live cams here, hopefully. It's got a long ways to go to Dupree. That's quite a wind. Let's take a look.
A new severe thunderstorm warning.
Things are getting underway. Center of circulation right there. I don't have, looks like golf ball size hail. Torrential rainfall is occurring with the storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through the flooded roads. Remember, turn around, don't drown. It's kind of looping through there, so I'm just going to move over to our Radar Omega. Same thing, just kind of shows it at a more high resolution then. Hang on 1 second, folks. If any of y'all live over...
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Apparently Fremont, Nebraska just had one heck of a building that just exploded. I don't know if that was today or if that was another day. Just got that over the wire. All right, there we go. There we go. We are going to have to get back over to this so that we can update it. There's that center of circulation. It's kind of moved southward here. Keeping an eye on that puppy right now. That's definitely play this out here and show you kind of what's happened. I don't have a live cam. Let me see if I can get DOT on here. 1 second. All right, let's see. 1 second here. See if I can find it here. Road cameras, hopefully. 1 second. Of course, the problem with these is they're going to be kind of outdated time-wise. Oh, I got to show you this. Hold on, folks. Look at that puppy. Yeah, that's definitely, this was taken at 3:40 Mountain Time. So just about 5-6 minutes ago, you could definitely see, and this is US 85 mile marker 113 Redig. So that's looking at that storm, courtesy of, so Redig, South Dakota at mile marker 112 is updated at 4:28 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That's looking to the south. Let's find Redig. Not sure if I'm, there it is. So that would have made sense right there. Let me go ahead and pull that back up here. There's Redig. So that would make sense why this image here is supportive of that. Look at that. Look at that shot. I mean, you can kind of see where the inflow is. A little bit of scudsy. Let's go ahead and take a look at another view here. See if we have another one. Try to see if we can get over by Prairie City, South Dakota Junction 20 and 75. That's looking east. Let's see if we can find something that's looking north into it. A little bit of structure, hard to see it though in this view.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right, we got a new severe thunderstorm that has been issued. Let's go ahead and bring that back here. That is North Carolina, so don't worry about North Carolina too much. I mean, yes, you need to take shelter there, but this is more of a concern right here. Again, this is over by Hoover, South Dakota. Still churning. Looks like Freddie's going to be there for an intercept. It's a little hard for you to see, but I'll show you. Oh, it doesn't look like it shows all that information in here. So Freddie is just to the south of it. There we go. You can't see the information, but that green dot, Freddie is going on in. Freddie McKinney, as usual, is going to go for that intercept of this supercell. Just north of Mud Butte. So Mud Butte, you're going to want to get areas over by, what is this? What is this? That would be 212. Let's take a look at this right here. Radar Omega will give me a little bit better of a view on this. So Freddie is north of Highway 212. Freddie and Storm Runner Media, they're matching up together right on one. Any of my South Dakota friends that are familiar with that? Scott Bluff. Okay, we'll take a look at that puppy right here. They did, let's go ahead and make sure I don't have too much on here. 1 second. Let's take a look and see if they upgraded this. I got to go to my weather bot here. 1 second.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So it looks like there's a tornado watch. Scott Bluff, you got a little bit of time before things get really ramped up. Your tornado watch is for another 6 hours. So it looks like Tornado Pagey decided to go to the south route. Let me shut off the mesoscale discussions here. That's probably where that's coming in play. So these are all non-severe at this point in time, and I would show you the models HD usage, but unfortunately these models have been way off, at least for the northern half. Let's take a look. It looks like it's kind of spot on. The HER is, at least for this. So Scott Bluff, we're looking at that around 6 p.m. So
warning has been issued.
So 6 p.m. may within the next couple of hours, Scott Bluff could end up seeing some of those impacts. Let's take a look at some of the significant tornado parameter numbers. North of Pine Bluff, Scott Bluff, you do look pretty interesting there around 6 p.m. The numbers are probably in the threes here. Let's take a look at our other parameter that I like to look at, max updraft helicity. It's not matching up, so it looks like this is going to be the hailers and the wind here. That's at 6 p.m. Go back to the significant tornado parameters here and kind of see if Pagey is in a good spot here.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tricky, but I would watch out for Scott Bluff definitely within the next couple of hours here because those storms will converge and eventually bring that torrential rainfall risk as well. Let me show you that real quick. This is a marginal risk, but still, more of the risk of flooding is up here in South Dakota. That's why we're really focusing on South Dakota because there's a double edge, double threat really, torrential rainfall as well as the possibility of tornadoes, obviously. Keeping an eye on that. I'm going to shut off the models, go back to live radar here, see what we got going on with Freddie. And go back to this. Whoops. Just as a reminder,
a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That's in Colorado. We got that now. Pueblo, Colorado issued that. Let's see where that is. Right here, I bet. Just waiting for that puppy to get on there, but I'm going to have to go over to, let's go over to Pueblo, Colorado. Let me go ahead and put that one on here. Sorry about that wait. So we do have a number of storms that are kind of picking up down south here, over east of Denver, east of Colorado Springs, and south of Colorado Springs. We've got this one right here, 8 miles northwest of Pueblo. That's the stuff that you're going to need to worry about eventually making its way over to areas of Sterling and more of that Nebraska area. Let's go ahead and go back to South Dakota. I'm really concerned about this one at this point. This is still showing signs of rotation in here. Got some hailers right here, little tiny ones, not anything that's severe yet. These could steal the thunder from this puppy. See if this has changed at all. 1 second. Did have a report of confirmation here. Let's see, what's the confirmation? Let me go to IEMBot verify here. I got to get Rapid City pulled up here. It looks like 11 miles east northeast of Reddig, or Harding County, South Dakota. Public reported a golf ball size hail, 1.75-inch hail. That was at 3:05 p.m.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right, we got a number. HD usage, you're welcome. So we've got a, looks like they have that tornado possible tag still on it as of half an hour ago here. This is moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Again, Freddie McKinney right here. Let me just see what he's got for footage here. 1 second. All right, they finally issued a severe thunderstorm watch. Just got issued 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes ago. Just came over the wire. It's not even loading yet. So 1 second, and I'll show you that information. This just came through. So the severe thunderstorm watch. Let's go ahead. That covers this area here that we're talking about because it's going into a prime area. Let me go ahead and take a look at the data here and see if I can get that pulled up. Of course not. I'm going to see if I can pull it in with GR level here. 1 second. See where the surface front positions are. You got that dry line here. Not dry line, short wave trough right here, that brown. Hold on a second. Might want to see that. You got that brown line there. That's that short wave trough. It was as of 6 p.m. UTC, though, so that was obviously. Oh, if I could convert, that would be 1 o'clock. So it's a little outdated, but not able to get much here. Johnny Boy is still in pier. He's going to wait that out, I bet. Again, this is not moving that fast. It's moving 15 miles per hour, hence the reason they have that concern for some flash flooding. Let's see if I can find what's going on with Freddie here. 1 second. What in the world is he doing? I can't show you guys this, but the Storm Runner Media is like wiping off his.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
He must have hit a bug or like got one heck of a splatter, dude. He's having to clean off of his front windshield. I'm wondering if he like hit something. That's just crazy. Just crazy. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, again, guys, I don't have their permission or I would show you. But again, this storm that is over in southwest of Bison. And again, that polygon just got updated here. So that's getting a little This just came through, so still damage threat is considerable. Winds radar indicated 60 miles per hour. This is whoop.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All right. We do now have, I believe, the actual text data for the watch. So let me go ahead and bring that up. All right. So the National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 11 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So what app do I use? This that I'm showing you right now is actually, you can go to weather. I'll put it in the comments here if that's what you're asking about. So that link is what I use. It's basically the entire uh, chat, public chat that you can go to, and you select different rooms. You can go based off of the chat. This comes through right
A new
before.
severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
This comes right before the text comes out for the warnings. So it's literally seconds before. So it just gives the capability for us to see that. Now, the other apps that I utilize, I do also use GR Level 3. GR Level 3 is Gibson Ridge Level 3 software. But for weather models, I utilize Radar Omega. And I also use Pivotal Weather. So those are Pivotal Weather is a free resource unless you want to pay for the premium, but I'm kind of cheap, especially considering I pay for the premium on Radar Omega. So hope that helps you out. I appreciate the questions. Finally starting to gain some traction here on YouTube. I went from 200 and some followers on TikTok over to having just under 10,000.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Now we got to see where this puppy is. This is in Colorado. Having a little bit of a delay there, so the Gibson Ridge does a better job because this is integrated with Allison House. I do have a subscription through Allison House as well that allows me to load the place files here automatically when it is coming through. Hold on one second here. We got to find out why this is not showing up here. One second. There we go. So again, this was 1.75-inch hail that was reported 11 miles east-northeast of Redig. And they also had a report that came in just a little bit ago. They finally updated it, but it was at 3:38 Mountain Time. So about 20 minutes ago is when that happened. So as you can see, continuing to see this track. Doesn't really show a whole lot of signs. I mean, the rotation number is probably a little bit lower. But again, the main thing here, you got MSI number is 30 or 3,117. So it's weakening on its rotation, which is a good sign, but it also could be recycling. I'm going to take a look at a visual here from South Dakota 511 cams here. Let me see where this is at. So if I look at this camera here, one second, see if I can find a good visual. That one's not that good. Not that good. Finding cameras that can show this stuff is pretty difficult, especially when it's showing the ground. I don't have a camera for Faith, otherwise, yep, there's that second report came in. Again, Freddie's right here. Still some rotation there. So let's go ahead and play this out here. Take a look at the echo tops here. It's probably going to be our best bet to see if it's dying out or what's going on. Oh, I got to look at radar omega in order to see that. So hold on 1 second here. So this is a severe thunderstorm
A new
watch.
severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So the tornadic activity threat is likely not going to be there unless this puppy can really ramp up. Let me look at the echo tops here 1 second. Echo tops, 48, 50. It's showing some signs of weakening because I'm still off of the same radar that I was earlier. Showing some signs of weakening, so we'll see. Maybe this is going to be all she wrote, but obviously not, considering they have a severe thunderstorm watch for another 6, nearly 7 hours. This is likely going to continue to move in a southeasterly direction, eventually getting to where my original target area was of Faith and Dupree. So we'll have to see. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's looking pretty clouded over. Not looking, at least from that viewpoint, doesn't look like a whole lot of decent structure, but can't get any cameras on it at this point. This is kind of becoming a wind, wall of wind. And on the back side of this, it's kind of churning, and these are going so darn slow. Still has a considerable damage threat with that golf ball size hail. Now they're trying to get ahead of this puppy, as you can see. Oh, that view is good. That view is good. Holy knives. Oh,
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
brief look here and see if you turned around. Yeah, that storm structure is looking a little bit better. I got to find somewhere between, not Bison, so 212. Let me see if I can find some kind of camera that's kind of showing structure a little bit better, but it really isn't. Oof, hang on 1 second. I might have found one. Nope, can't really find any at this point. But we're continuing to stay on this. There's another severe thunderstorm warning.
Has been issued.
This is down in Colorado. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, since right now this is mainly over areas of, there's not really a whole lot of areas. This is Mud Butte. You're going to still have to worry about that if there's anybody that is in Mud Butte. This is going to be trekking your way. Actually, I don't want to go there. I want to go the front part of it. Let's kind of see. Goodness gracious. Southeast at 15, so let's go ahead and try to put a 15. See what it's going to impact here, potentially. Imogene, Cedar Canyon, then the next hour.
A new severe
Marine
has been issued.
and Opal, like 2 hours away, because it's just going so dang slow. So very, very rural areas, which that's good if it's going to happen anywhere. It's great that it's happening in areas that are not highly populated. It's bad that it's still happening, but again, if it's going to happen, it's better to have it in rural, non-highly populated areas rather than the other. All right, these storm cells here, radar omega is okay. So we got these down here in areas of the southern portion but we're still waiting for things to ramp up in the northern portion. So we do have this tornado watch for nearly another 6 hours, almost 11 o'clock, and that would be 11 p.m. Central Time, Central Daylight Time, and 10 p.m. Mountain Time. Goodness, it's been a long day already. Well, look at this 75-degree temp, 62-degree dew point. Not real crazy. Again, Freddie's over here with this puppy. I mean, if anybody knows where things are going to get crazy, it's Freddie. Am I right? Freddie and Brandon had a chance to meet up with Freddie back in Bismarck. And up, we got another severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire. Let's see why it expired. Um,
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
1 second update. Well, that one was allowed to expire because it moved out of the area. So it's likely because the most dangerous portion is in this county here. So they're going to probably issue that. Let me go over to something that'll give me a better view here. Starting to take more of a turn to the east. You guys could take a look at that and see what you guys think. So Freddie's staying right on the south side. Good job, Freddie. Staying right on the south side of that.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
The rotation signatures have gone away, which is good news. So it's a wall of wind that kind of seems to be pushing through there. As you can see that polygon, but again, they had to issue the severe thunderstorm watch because of the fact that this is, got that potential still. The environment is still pretty rich. They're likely going to have it recycle. We're going into more of a moist air. 61-degree dew point up by Buffalo, and Faith has got 63 with 77 degrees. So warmer air as it goes towards the south and the east. Now have it turned into a special weather statement.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Strong. So they now have it. It's kind of fallen below severe limits. So now they have a special weather statement on it. So that means that those winds have now gone down to about 50 miles per hour. So here's what I'm going to do at this point in time is I'm just going to do a model run here. But the official information from the from the National Weather Service out of Rapid City is a strong thunderstorm will impact northeastern Butte and southwestern Perkins County through 5 p.m. Mountain Time. That's half-inch hail, so basically penny size hail, and 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible. All right, let me go ahead and bring the models up here and show you guys what could transpire. Get that pulled up 1 second here. Okay, that just went through a new Rufus update. So I'm just going to pull that up here. It's a model that I try to utilize sometimes, but because the her is kind of overdoing it on some of these things, I'm going to go with this route here. Appreciate y'all staying with.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
California. Jeez. Severe thunderstorm warning over in California, west of Redding. Redding. All right, let's go. I've got this pulled up here. 1 second. All right, so this is the Rufus model that was updated at 1 p.m. All right, this right now is only 53 hours out. So we're going to kind of see comparison how this shows up, if this is accurate to what's really happening at this point or not. So right now, if you look at this, this is 21Z. This would have been around what 4 p.m. So this is kind of putting it kind of there. Another special weather statement was issued. Nope, that was a delay. Okay. So that's a look at 8 p.m. what they're expecting to have happen based on the Rufus. I'm going to go to the MPass. I'm not trusting Rufus at this point. Let's see if MPass nailed it. All right, so this would be a look at 13Z, which that would have been, okay, 8, there's 3 p.m. right here. So 3 p.m., there's 4 p.m., 5. Yeah, this is nailing it, in my opinion. Let's go back. So this is a look at 5 p.m. estimate of what that showed. And then let's go to Radar Omega and see a comparison.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Okay. All right. So we got Faith, just west of Faith, over by Buffalo, Lemon. And that's a live look that you're looking at right now. I don't know. I'd say it nailed it pretty darn good. I mean, we'll have to see how this plays out, but I have a feeling this is going to be our best bet if they want any weather model that we can kind of look at. The NSSL MPass-HN model that I'm looking at here, which was updated at 7 o'clock this morning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That's kind of a good judgment of what this could end up doing. I mean, they all got a mind of their own, but let's take a look at significant tornado parameters with this. Again, significant tornado parameters doesn't mean that there's going to be a tornado. It just means some of the elements are there. It does show that there was that strong rotation there for a little bit. This one did put it a little bit further north of Rapid City. And then it dwindles out. And then that's pretty much all she wrote. All right, guys, I am going to let you guys go because unless something really breaks in, I'm going to go gather some food with the wife and the kids and get something to eat here. But stay weather aware because, again, you guys are in a severe thunderstorm watch in South Dakota for another 6 hours, 41 minutes. This area down here, Scottsbluff, Nebraska, Torrington, Colorado, or Wyoming, and Cheyenne. Also in the extreme northeastern portion of Colorado, right around that corners there, the Sterling and Julesburg area as well. You're in that tornado watch for another 5 hours and 41 minutes. Let's take a look at Tornado Pagey. We could take a look at the risks based on significant tornado parameter for areas of Nebraska as well. Let's take a look at that. Show that right here. See what the MPAS says for that. So that puts it at 9 p.m. somewhere around, let's take a look, 4282 north and 10259. 4282 and what was it? 10246. We'll just kind of put in that. It's probably going to bring up a different location altogether. I got to put the W in the east. Yeah, it's going to be putting east every time. Rushville, Nebraska. So north of Alliance. That's kind of where it's putting some numbers together for that. So we'll have to see. I can't see that happening. I mean, yeah, I can't see that happening that far north. But we'll see. Maybe the lines are going to join. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, these ones here right now are non-severe. And let's take a look at satellite so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Got other than this big one here, we got a little bit of clearing to the southeast. This massive system here. Massive system here, if I can ever pull that up here. 1 second. There we go. Take a look at the how intense the lightning is. Lots of lightning down here. Oofta. That whole line right there, and the echo tops on there are not that great either. Not yet. This one here has got a lot of lightning with it. I bet you that's one heck of a light show he's probably getting. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for another 6 hours and 38 minutes. Severe thunderstorm watch, sorry. We got all this making its way, so it could be a late night for these storms trekking off to the east. Let me go ahead and show you what's expected for tomorrow while I got you on here. That threat continues for areas south of Sterling, and this ends up being the slight risk for tomorrow throughout areas of extreme western portions of Oklahoma. And I would suspect that they'll probably have a tornado risk there if they haven't already put that there. Come on, load. There it is. Tornado risk right there. They'll probably have, depending on how late these storms go, they could end up having a 5% somewhere in this vicinity as well. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And this was updated at 12:18. That's right. 12 o'clock is usually the update for those. All right, let me go ahead and bring you back to live radar with our GR level 3. See if there's any more rotation on there. Rotation is coming back. Looks like rotation is coming back. Let's see the number though. What do we got for the rotation number? 30, nope, 25. Very low number. So this is probably picking up the wind with 2553. And right now we're some areas are getting a little over an inch of rain already.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
All righty, all righty. Thank you all for joining. Make sure you like and subscribe. But this is all we got at this point. It doesn't look like it's intense enough for me to stay on this. So I am going to let you guys go. God bless. Stay safe. If something else should break in, I will come back live. But for the most part, I do suspect that this is going to stay below the tornadic activity. All right. God bless. Stay safe, everybody. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, HD Yusig, for staying on here.